Hello, hello! Welcome everyone to Astroneer, where we are in phase 3 of our mega base build. That is turning our raw resources into, well, not raw resources. So we've already set up the smelters. The next thing we want to do is set up these filters, so only the right things are pulled off, and then any of the logic that is required, which I think isn't actually that much. Okay, so let's just go through in order, shall we? Right. So the first thing that is a refined resource is aluminium. Okay, so I need 2 aluminium. 1, 2. And these will live there. And I can turn that on now. And no, it's not aluminium I need here. This is laterite. Yeah, because the filter comes before it gets smelted. So a laterite there and a laterite there, and I can turn that on now. Okay, what's next? Next is copper, which comes from malachite. Now, I'm not convinced I have any malachite, so I might have to, well, get some. Malachite is... it's over here somewhere. Are you malachite? No, that's refined malachite. Malachite itself will be back here somewhere. You. That is malachite. How much do I have? Exactly 2. One there. One there. Who's next? Titanium comes from titanite. Starting a stream at this time of day. It is a little later than I usually start. But to be quite frank, I wasn't sure if I was even going to stream today. My heart wasn't quite in it. And, you know, one of the benefits of kind of working for yourself is that you get to decide if you want to take the day off. But I thought I would go for it. Is that titanite? Yes, it is. Do I have 2? Yes, I do. Oh, I can turn these arms on as well. There we go. And on and on. Right, who's next? Right, carbon, which comes from organic. Should have a fair amount of organic saved up. If not, it is stupidly easy to get. 1. Whoops, no, I don't need all of that. 2. Okay, and it's these 2 on the corner. Who's next? Next up we have glass, which comes from quartz. Well, I've got plenty of quartz. There we go. Let's go and put this where it wants to go. You live there. You live there. Who's next? Next up is tungsten from wolframite. That is wolframite. Now, I have no wolframite, so this one we will have to get. Let's have a quick look, see if we can actually do any of the others before coming back to that. Ceramic from clay, iron from... So, clay, hematite, sphalerite. Clay is over here. We've got a couple of them. 1, 2. Is that hematite? No, that's laterite. Hematite is there, but we have none in storage. And sphalerite, I think I saw over here somewhere. Yep. And a 1 and 2. So I need 2 wolframite, 2 hematite. And I also need some of these. Okay, so let's... Oh, all of that soil is completely empty. All of that soil is completely empty. My scrap is completely empty. I have 1 scrap on me. Okay, so this one I need hematite. That'll give me 2, so I need 3 scrap for that. And just... No, it's not the sphalerite I need, it's wolframite. Okay, so I need 6 scrap in total. Let's go and see if we've got 6 scrap in our, like, auto scrap. So I'll take one of these with me. Off we go. Give us a chance to reset it as well, because it will probably need resetting. There it is, off in the distance. Now, there's still a little bit of green left on it. Right, pop that on there, disable its output, enable your output. And we'll just reset that. Okay, that's actually enough to completely fill it. This is actually doing quite well. So, full medium tanker scrap. I'm sure we can find something useful to do with that. Right, off we go before we run out of breathing juice. Yes, yes, I know. We're fine. And down we come. Right, so let's just pop that there. Right, we'll manually feed on... Actually, before we do anything, let's turn these arms off. Okay, manually put 3 on there. We'll send you up, get the wolframite first. While that's doing its thing, we'll go and put the sphalerite and the clay in. Okay, so what was the order? Wolframite, clay, hematite, sphalerite. So these 2 are wolframite. These 2 here are clay. The next 2 are the hematite, and these last 2 here, therefore, are sphalerite. Okay. All fine there. Okay, there is 2 wolframite. We'll then send it up again with another 3 scrap. 1, 2, 3. This time to get, wrong way, hematite. Let's go put the wolframite in. One for you, 1 for you. Bit more flying juice, and now just waiting for the rocket to come back. Where are you? There you are. Right, and we'll go and put you where you belong. Have I messed up something here? Because there was only 1 available. Okay. Laterite, laterite. Malachite, malachite. Titanite, titanite. Organic, organic. Quartz, quartz. Wolframite, wolframite. Clay, clay. Hematite. Hematite, sphalerite. Okay, I'm missing 1. Right, so that. I'll put it there for now. Okay. So I need another one of these, another one of those, another smelter, another couple of arms, all of that stuff. How did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I've got an odd number there. Right, so one of those. Do I have another big platform over here? So I'll need one of those. I'll need 2 arms. 1 arm. 2 arms. I will need a smelter. I don't think I have any more smelters. I've got these 2 here, but they are for the first 2 in the chain, so I need to make another smelter. Smelting furnace, 2 resin and a compound. Have I any resin around here? No. Alright, let's go get 2 resin and a compound. One resin, one compound, and I need another resin from somewhere. Why was there a signal flowing along that line? Was it just because I had my mouse over it? Okay. Do I have any resin around? There's some. That's all I needed. Okay, I think I might actually need a third arm as well. So, pinch that, take it with me. Alright, you. Make me that furnace, please. And I think I will also probably need another one of these. I'll pick those up. And I'm just waiting for this. Anytime you like. Power is still not enough. Even with the 40 RTGs we've got. In fact, it's about to get even more. Ooh. Alright, let's go and put this somewhere useful. Right, so I think this will go pretty much there. Also, now that rover's managed to dig itself out, let's move it out of the way. So I'll just pinch that seat and use it to drive it out of the way. Whoa. Yeah, you just go over here for a bit. I'm almost out of hydrazine, so I'll go and pick up a couple more. One and two. Okay, so we want a platform here-ish. Actually, I need a fourth arm, don't I? Yeah, because I need an arm there. We can bring that quite a bit closer. I will need an arm there. This one goes on this side. Oh. Why do you think I would want to do that? There we go. Okay, and yeah, we need an arm there. And this one is filtered to hematite. That one will take the smelted iron out and put it there. And yeah, we need an arm on this one as well to pick up the iron and pass it along the chain. So I saw I had another spare arm over in this direction. Let's go pinch that. Yoink. Pop that there, make sure it lines up. Good. Okay, and make sure everything down here is locked. Just to help prevent any unwanted movement. I think these ones should already be locked. Yep, yep. Okay, so that's the next bit. It's all the filtering done. Now, this chain of arms here that's making everything turn on and turn off. Why is that not connected? Or why is that not working, I should say? Okay. So this signal then needs to be continued all the way along there. But I said I might change this whole setup. So instead of having the signal go all the way around and then go all the way back, I'll have one line that branches off in both directions. So actually, let's pick up all of these button repeaters. Let's put down this aluminium that I've got. In fact, we can do one better. Let's put it away. That should work, actually. That should put it in the system. Yeah. Wunderbar. Okay, so from here, like that first bit, I think can all continue. Let's just double check actually. I would like there to be at least one free segment on each of them. Yeah, so if necessary, I can branch out again. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good on that front then. So we'll leave that much as it is. Let's redo these. So I want to pick up that. Stop. Okay. So I want to create a segment there that will connect to that arm. And to this arm. And then continue down. Like this. Alright, so create a segment. Okay, so we've only got 2 segments available from this one. So if I do that, and then that, then get another button repeater. In fact, probably what's better to do is to just stick the button repeater down here. Stick that to that. Oh, no, can't do that though. Right, turn that off, move that back a bit. Branch, there we go. Wow, marvelous. Okay, we'll have a segment here that connects to that one and this one. Okay, 3 segments available, so that's where we want another button repeater. Okay. Turn that off to start with so it doesn't grab my button. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. There's a difference between a branch point and like an end segment. I would actually prefer it to be on the arm itself. I don't actually think it makes a difference. I could attach these to the platform and it would still work because it would just switch everything on the platform on. But it feels better to me if it's attached to the arm itself. Right, so this one here I might actually do a little bit differently because this one has another available segment. So yeah, let's actually bring this one as far along as here. Let's try that again. Yeah, so we'll branch that, we'll attach you directly to that one and come all the way over to this button. And you should still have one free segment available left for later if I need it. Okay, and then we can continue down this way. Ooh, 0 segments available, so this one needs to attach to a button here now. And I don't have any buttons, so let's go and make some. Button is it just zinc or zinc and something? Button repeater is just zinc. Well, we do have some zinc, I think. If not, we have sphalerite. Zinc is over this way, actually. I have 3 zinc available. Let's steal it. I think I already have this set up, so that should have switched this arm on, which is a little worrying, but it didn't. Set to full or not full? Oh no, that is correct. It's not even that one anyway, it's this one. Yeah, I thought it was set to empty but not empty. Alright, let's go find a small printer from somewhere. In fact, are these button repeaters? They are delay repeaters. I could use them set to just 0 delay, but I'll keep to buttons for now. Okay, so you... button repeater. There we go. Make me one of them. Make me another one of them. Make me another one of them. Not ah. There we go. Okay, so button repeater. Make sure you don't grab it. Oh, and thank you to Elliot Gaming for the follow. Try this again. There we go. Had to get the timing right to make sure they sync up with the other arms, you see. Hello, how are you? Are you enjoying your week so far? Oh, that's already all of my segments. Okay, so let's take that one out. You are fine. That is good. Well, it is fine. Okay, and then just these three at the end. So, 1, 2, 3. Now, how badly does that screw over power now? Not much worse than it was before. What am I connecting? All of these arms, so they all switch on and off at the same time. It's basically a glorified sorting system. The reason I'm turning them on and off is to slow them down enough for these filtered arms to pull off the big long chain as and when necessary. Right, so that is those arms switched on. I do have a little bit of filtering left to do. Because, let's remind ourselves, I think it is the quartz and something else. The quartz and the organic aren't necessarily smelted. Because quartz can also become silicon, organic can also become, I want to say rubber? Yes, rubber. So, where is silicon? Silicon is up here. No segments available, of course, because I didn't plan this ahead. So this same signal I want to divert to the arms that are pulling off quartz. No. It's actually the glass one. The glass arm I want to also divert to the arms that are pulling off to smelt quartz into glass. Glass is over here somewhere. There it is. Also 0 segments. Okay. We might just redo this. It's a pain. No, don't stop giving me bloody astronium. I need to teach myself not to walk past that. This organization seems like a recipe for disaster. You can't foresee much bug fixing happening here. This is probably true. How does automation work? Well, long story short, it's all to do with these arms. When they are switched on, they will pull an item from here, whatever's in front of it in that green circle, and put it in an area in the blue circle. And you can also stick a filter on it, so it will only pull off certain items. So this one here, for example, is filtered to laterite. So as laterite gets slowly passed down from arm to arm along this chain, this one here will pull off the laterite and put it in these storage containers. And then you can use increasingly complicated combinations of that, along with these button repeaters, which just send signals along wires, to do like logical operations and such. I guess I could, instead of tearing that up, I could instead just get another storage sensor on the same container. And it's not a very future-proof way of doing it, but then, you know, as American Patriot points out, it's not really a future-proof design in the first place. Alright, let's do it properly. Alright, so I think it was this one here. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so that one there, it goes into the power switch on the left. And I'll just hop along this way, make sure it does indeed come from glass. Yes, that is coming from glass. Okay. Where'd that go? Oh, it's just tiny. There we go. Alright, so if we put that back, still set to full or not full. Right, so actually what I want to do is just go down there for a second. I actually want to set a button repeater, probably just here-ish actually. What I'll do, I'll reattach these ones going along this way. Actually, how far can I get that to go? That far. Right, so I'll create a segment there. Ah, no, go away. I'm going to bring that button repeater to there. Then I'm going to branch and attach to the button repeater and branch again, and we'll just take it along this way. Oh, there goes that thing again. Okay, so I want to see if I can get this into that power switch that was on the left. I'll actually probably need another button repeater to get there, because it used basically everything to get there. Used the whole 12 segments to get there without branching off into that button repeater. I have a horrid suspicion I'm going to have to redo a lot of this cabling anyway. But, you know, let's pretend that that's not the case. Why is nothing feeding into this button repeater? What does that connect to? What is that? That is hematite. Is not connected. Of course it isn't. Alright, we'll go and see what that is all about in a little bit. Okay, don't go too close to the Astronium, and attach you to you. Alright, what's up with hematite? Or iron? The iron should be connected to the hematite. There's the iron, which goes to this one. Yeah, and it just stops. Okay, well, let's connect this back up. Did not mean to do that. Wait, have I got two there? No. Do I have two there? No. going to be pretty damn close to reach that button. Okay, so if we put one there, branch it. Okay, that should reconnect the hematite to the iron. Okay, right, now that button repeater we snuck in off the glass, which was this one here, we'll take that over in this direction. Oh, that's as far as you want to go, apparently. And we need to attach this to whichever arms it is that pull off quartz and smelt it into glass, which is these two arms. Right, so if I bring this pin down this way, that will do. Then hopefully this will work. So branch connects to that arm, branch connects to that arm, and these ones start switched off. Okay, then I need to do something similar for organic and carbon. Right, so where is carbon? Carbon is here. That's interesting. Why does this go straight into a button? It shouldn't need to do that, right? No, it should, because there should also be something else attached to this button, because organic is also used for rubber. So what's up with rubber? Why is that not connected? There's rubber. At least I think that's rubber. Let me double check. Yeah, that's rubber. So that goes to there. Where does this go? Okay, that comes to this button here, which goes to this pin. Okay, that does actually also connect. Okay, so looks like we've already got the splitter in that we need here then. So what I'll do instead is I'll create, oops, let's try that again. I'll create a segment there, attach it back to that button, which I will move to there. And then we'll continue this branch over along this way. Right, now where are we actually smelting carbon? Or rather smelting organic into carbon. Should be 4th. So it's those two over there. Those two arms are the ones we need to get to. I did not mean to do that. I think I can get away with it. Yeah. Let's pop that there, pick that up, switch these off, branch, connect, branch, connect. Okay, and I think that's done. So let's do a little bit of testing before we go too much further. Right, so we'll start off with a simple test, not quartz, not organic. And ideally something we have a lot of, so sphalerite perhaps. So what we'll do, we'll come along to zinc. Okay, so this is the zinc here. Now at the moment we have no zinc, but let's say it is full. We are full on zinc. And then we use a zinc. So this sensor will trip because it will then no longer be full. And that will switch on signal will come down here. And go into this arm, which it will switch on. That will start pulling sphalerite out of there. We only had the one. That's fine. Then the sphalerite will join back in on the slow sorting system. I'm going to help it along a little bit because I can't be bothered to wait for it to get all the way around on its own. Okay, so it'll make its way to here, and then continue along this way. Of course, sphalerite's actually at the very end, so it will go all the way through these arms here, back almost... actually further than it came from, I think. Oh no, not quite further. Right, so let's put these sphalerite back in there. Okay. That will smelt it. At least it will when I turn this on. So I should go and turn all of those on as well. That will also not help the power. Once that's been smelted, the other arm will pick it up and put it onto the sort of output system, which is a little bit faster because it doesn't need to be filtered here. Oh, that was already on. That's already on. Okay. That'll go around this little dog leg here. How did I manage to get the arms turned on and off? I will show you in a moment. It's essentially that. Just it's a signal going round and round in circles with a couple of delay repeaters set to specific times. Okay, so that zinc makes its way back into the original sorting network from the very beginning. And I'll help it out again because it's got a long way to go. Make its way past the sphalerite that it came from, all the way over here. And this arm over here should pick it up. Yeah, alright, a bit faster, please. There you go. Now I'll put it away. Okay. Then let's say that filled it up. That should send... let's actually follow the cable properly. This one. That should send a signal all the way along this cable, back to the sphalerite. To turn this arm off. Now that system will take a very long time, so it will actually pull out far more sphalerite than we need. But I have a plan for that. That will be much, much later though. Okay, so it works for a single resource. What about a resource that so let's say organic. So organic can become either rubber or compound. So let's say we need rubber. If we need rubber, this one here will trigger. So let's trigger that manually. That should start pulling out some organic and resin as well, actually, but I don't think we have any resin in the system. Okay, it appears we've also got no organic in the system. Oh no, there is one going round. Okay, so we'll catch up with that in a bit. Let's check to see if the resin arm is switched on, which it should be. Oh, okay. What? Huh. Let me catch up to that organic and we'll test that again. Was that a once off or did something weird go wonky? There it is. It's a remarkably slow system. Also, hydrazine. I need more hydrazine. Alright, in fact, you know what, let's just get a whole bunch of organic quickly. Okay, so first let's... No, in fact, okay. Yeah, let me sort of untrigger rubber. Okay, so if I pop that button again. Okay, the arm pulling out of organics is off. And the arm pulling out of resin is off, as expected. Okay, so if I switch that on manually... That's interesting. It's a power supply issue. I'm using power switches for my logic gate there. But I can't do that because I don't have enough power. Because the power supply is inconsistent. And, you know, much like a real world logic gate built out of transistors and whatnot, if your power supply is inconsistent, your result will be inconsistent. Oh. So in order to even test this then, I'm going to need to bump up my power supply. So medium battery produces 3 power. How many medium batteries do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oh, this is the downside to large scale bases. What produces, like, the most power? It is actually an RTG, produces the most power, as well as it being continuous. Okay. So I guess solar panels are the cheapest, copper and glass. Glass and ceramic is easier, but it only has the 1 power. Okay, I'm gonna try using these batteries. So if I pop a platform of batteries over here, can this even make a dent in power? No, we're still not fully powered. Lithium and zinc. We could do lithium and zinc. Stores 3 power. What's a small battery like? Lithium for what's that? 1/8 of the power storage and 1/3 of the power production. It's worth the zinc then to make the medium battery. Or is it actually? Where's my lithium? Oh, I've only got 1. I thought I had loads of lithium. Where did all of that go? Oh, I turned it into RTGs, of course. Fine, I guess that makes sense. Right, what I'm going to do is set that up for lithium. Oh, that's 4-to-1. That is the most expensive thing. Fine. We get a couple of lithium, and what we're going to do is just make... No. Stop putting things places. There we go. I want you to make like small batteries. Can you even make small batteries? Or am I going to have to do these by hand? Alright, I guess I'll do it by hand. Get me lithium. Right, and if we go on another soil collecting spree, we can get our soil to scrap machine working. Alright, where did that seat go? Is that full now? Yeah, alright. Alright, let's go and get some more soil. I'm going to make a medium silo full of small batteries. Maybe even more than that. I think there is actually lithium on this planet, isn't there? Let me double check that. That's the wrong screen. Planets. Visania. Lithium found in caves. So it's not impossible that I might actually find a lithium deposit. In that case... I'm actually going to pinch that. So if we do find any lithium while we're out, we can take it home with us. Also, let's get this organic sorted. So it's ready for us to test later. Right, let's go get some soil. And hopefully some lithium as well. Let's go this. No, wrong button. One day that won't happen. Let's go this way. Right, so this time I will actually angle down a little bit more than usual so we can go down into a cave level and hopefully find some lithium. If not, then we'll just turn the soil into lithium. That's quartz. Don't care about quartz at the moment. Lithium. It would be good to get some like soil regardless. So even if we fill up on lithium, I'm not going to stop. Oh, that's an impressive view of my backside right there. That's laterite, don't care about that. I have to be careful about how quickly I gather it, otherwise I'm going to lose some like that. Oh, that's actually really rather steep. Need to be careful of that. Okay. Temporary measure. Okay. That'll give somewhere for any spare lithium to go while I collect it before it gets put into the canister. Right, how much did I manage to gather? We have 18. It's a start. That's not the button. So as I said, we won't stop just yet. We'll keep going until we've filled up on soil, because the soil is always handy to have. A little bit more lithium up there in the wall. Do the same thing again, I think. Okay, that will do for that deposit. Where are we at on lithium now? 31. 32. Alright, let's get some more soil. Right, so because we're full on lithium, I will head up just out of the cave level. We won't head back home just yet. Right, so yeah, this is where I want to be, where one layer of soil changes to the next. No caves on this level, so it should be all soil. And surprisingly few resources as well, which is nice. That is not a cave, that is actually a tunnel I have made. So I've been here before, apparently. That's fine. It's fine. I'm drifting up a bit. Let's see if we can angle back down. Not if I hit phantom bumps. There's the blow again. Bring us up level. Okay, just one more tank to go, I think. Remember, we've only got 7 soil canisters on us this time rather than 8. But yeah, it's just that tank at the bottom right corner of the screen that we're filling. And when that light turns green, we can turn around and head home. Well, we can try to turn around anyway. Right, so I'll follow this path home as much as I can. That will get us at least in the vicinity of the home base. In theory. Okay. Yeah, so if I get like a medium silo or even a couple of medium silos just full of small batteries, that will give me temporary... Like a medium silo can hold 24 small batteries. So that will give me temporarily 24 power that I can use. Because remember, each small battery does one. Or can produce one power. And even though I can't continually supply it, I'm hoping that will be enough. Should probably actually look where I'm going. There we are. Oh, okay, we actually went quite deep. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, we're back on the path. A little bit too overexcited going down that. Okay, looks like this is where we're heading back to the surface, maybe? Oh, missed a bunch of lithium up there. You know what, I will... May as well hand mine some as well. Oh, I don't have my drill mod on me. Probably never mind then. Yeah. And here's home. Right. So firstly, let's get this working. I don't suppose I can centrifuge to lithium, can I? No, didn't think so. Right, so that will do its thing. Then over here... I don't suppose you'll print directly onto a silo, will you? That would be a bit... Oh no, you can't print, actually, directly to a silo. What I can do, though, is pop that on there. Turn it around the other way. Alright, give me lithium. And I can make them myself. Small battery. Go. Okay, there's the first batch. I really hope this works, otherwise this is going to be a massive waste of time. Remember, all of this is just a test system that we don't even know is going to work yet. Okay, so there is one medium silo of batteries, which I will stick there to start charging up. That is dreadfully slow. Oh, did I only get 7 that time? Eight. Oh, I dropped one on the ground, that's why. 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to remember if I have any small batteries left elsewhere as well. I think I might have already scrapped all the small batteries I had, thinking I wouldn't need them again because, oh, we're also good on RTG power now. Shows what I know. Did we have any more lithium over here? Out of hydrazine again. One. I'll take it. I don't want to undo any of the filters I've got. Oh, there's something we haven't done today. But I looked at the horns. And the rule is if you look at the horns, you have to sound them. Alright. Hydrazine, that's what I was coming over this way to get. I could use some of this scrap to help out when the rocket gets back. A little bit late, but yeah, if it works, it works. Do I have any more small batteries? Let's have a quick look. You're not small batteries. Oh, I might. These are medium batteries, aren't they? Medium, 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 medium. Okay, well, they'll help. Another medium solar panel. I think this one is all power generation. I've got small generators. I can use those to help out as well. But yeah, no more small batteries. Oh, well, let's bring this over this way. Don't give stuff to me. Okay, I was a little bit slow there again. Fine. Right, let's set up some of these medium batteries on platforms, get them starting to charge. Right, and what do we got here? Medium generator, medium solar panel. We'll put that over here with our other solar panels. So I've got 3 medium generators. Right, how much lithium have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we might be good here, so I'll turn that system off. That's a slight problem. That should not have been on repeat. That will turn the system off. Seven. No, that's 6, so I can count. That will be number 7. And then this will be number 8. I think. Yeah. Well, at least it would be. If that hadn't rolled out of range, you should be in there. Okay, that'll trigger that rocket. Okay, then I can pop that back on there for the future. There was number 7. May as well get these started. Okay, there's number 8. Okay, so that is 2 medium silos full of small batteries, which is 48 power, temporarily. Okay, give me one of them. This is 24 small generators that I apparently didn't yet get around to shredding, so we can use these for power generation as well. I'll need to go and get a bunch of organic for it, but that's fine, or at least it should be fine. Any more power generation stuff? Medium printers there. I do want a button repeater. You will see why. Okay. Let's put all of those on there. So that is the, well, that's the tower of power. And then over here, I've got some generators. That one is actually being used as a plug at the moment. I should probably put something else there instead, but I'll leave that. Then we had some medium generators as well. Like that. And then my idea is if I connect that to there, I can use that to switch all of these on and off at the same time. So at the moment I believe they're all off. Yeah, if I do that, yeah, all of these generators switch on. Right. So what I need to do is turn them off. Okay, and then I need a canister. I'll use this one. Bit more hydrazine. And I need to go and fill this with organics to fuel that. Hello. I'll have that. Every little helps. I've even got a space for this one. Okay, another 9. Just need to keep half an eye on my O2. Fine, I guess we'll go back home and breathe. Home is the other way. I'm actually not going to make this. Ah, right there. Ooh. I got very close. Right. There we go. Put that away. Pick up the organics. Actually go and get some air this time. And we're good. And okay, just another couple of organics to fill that. Okay, that should be plenty. Okay, 6 of these I want to smelt. One, 2, 3, 4 of them, and 5, 6 still on the way. There's my canister. Right, so in theory, this should now not only turn on all of the small generators, it should also turn on the medium generators. Just so I can see what's going on, let's turn those around. Okay, but that looked like it worked. So I'll give each of those a carbon to start with. I'll put the other 3 on there. Not completely happy with that. then what else? Okay, we do have 2 RTGs we can pinch. We can pinch one out of here, which isn't really necessary anyway. Pop you there. We can also pinch the one off our rover. Add that to the pile. Then I think this is about as good power generation as it's possible for us to get at the moment. So we've got 40 RTGs, 5 medium solar panels, 5 medium wind turbines, a small wind turbine and 2 small solar panels. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 medium batteries, 48 small batteries, 3 medium generators, 24 small generators. So I want to do that. Actually 42 RTGs because we've got these 2 spare. And you know what, just for good measure, we'll do that as well. I could probably even go and get more organics to keep that running a little longer. It's not ideal. Okay. So at the moment the power dips down. Actually, at the moment we're running on battery power. I forgot about that. What does a power switch take to make? A copper. I can do that, surely. I don't know if I have any copper, but I think I do have one more malachite. I was wrong. Do I have any copper? Where is my copper? Tungsten. There's a copper. Okay. So I'll hook the base up with a power switch then, and then I can turn on that connection at the same time as all my generators. I need... Who do I need? You. They're not super elegant, but that should work. Alright, shall we see if this powers the base? That's loud. Okay, well it does power the base. It doesn't overpower it at all. But it worked. And when all the arms activated, the power didn't drop down at all. Okay. So, back to what we were doing then. We were going to test rubber and make sure that it does not smelt to carbon. Does not smelt the organic into carbon, but it does still pull the organic out. So firstly, how did the organic get as far as actually going into the storage? No. That's fine. It doesn't need to. I can tell if it's working or not by the arms. Oh, I looked at the horns. Right. Okay, well... Alright, let's try it again. Let's move a little bit. They are really loud. Okay, so we'll come over to rubber. Oh, I'm out of hydrazine. I don't want to be out of hydrazine. Okay, we come to rubber. We follow this connection. We activate this button to simulate rubber emptying, or at least being not full. Right, coming around here. Yes, this arm is active and therefore pulling organics out of the system. And the arm pulling out of resin. Yeah. It's having a bit of a fit. We're losing power again. Alright, screw that. Let's plug it straight in. I think that switch was causing weird issues. Okay, the arm pulling out of resin is active. But the arms pulling into to the smelters turning organic into carbon, which are over here, should not be active. Okay, good. Then let's simulate us needing some carbon. So I can do that by should have sent. Ah, I've actually got carbon in here. Okay. So if I set it to empty or not empty instead, pull out all of the carbon, that should send the dummy signal we're after. There we go. Okay. So Okay, that is actually not right. 2 items request organics. So it's going to need a system like this, add organics, and power is going wonky again. Okay. I will check though that I'm not sure how many signals that actually sent. Full or not full? Let's put this back in. Yeah, I think it sent one too many signals. Get those turned off. We'll get reasonably certain it was this one. No. Those buttons aren't going anywhere. Oh, that's broken again. Oh, something is broken again. What is this supposed to come from? That is supposed to be steel. Does steel not need argon? Yeah, so that's supposed to branch off to there and then go to somewhere else. I am not at all happy with the cabling situation. The arms I'm happy with. The arms are working, but the cabling I am not at all happy with. As a temporary get everything back in the system measure, I'm going to pull that smelter off and unfilter that arm. So then, as the organic makes its way around here, it'll eventually go back into the system. Okay, I'm going to leave the switch in there. I'm not going to connect it to any networks, but it just makes it easier to switch the rest of the base on and off. Yeah, everything over here ran out of power. I need to have a serious think about that. The other benefit to having the switch in there is that even though the power doesn't connect, the oxygen does, so I can still use tethers for oxygen. And that was the last of the hydrazine as well, so let's get this switched back to ammonium. And get that going again. Because for whatever reason, the button repeaters are not consistent enough, not reliable enough to pass this much information around, it would seem, or at least not over these distances. Now, it would be horrific, but I could use the power switches to instead actually just send power. But that means every one of those tangled mess of signals around the back would have to be its own power line, using like extenders or something. I mean, it would work, and I think it would be more reliable, but it would just be awful. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to have a bit of a longer think about this one, I think, because yeah, it's not feasible. I've still got a lot of work to do because we've got all of the composite resources, and that's even more complicated with the circuit logic and the arms and all of that. But I'm happy with my sorting system. I'm happy with, if not the actual logic, circuits that I've made. I'm happy with the design of them, if that makes sense. So I'm not necessarily happy with the wiring or the cabling or how I'm transferring the signals, but I'm happy that my logic itself is correct, if not. So like the software's good, but the hardware's not, if that's a good way of putting it, I think. But even though we're only at about half time, I think I'm going to cut the stream here, because I don't want to go too much further until I decide where I'm actually going to go with it. So if you do have any ideas, the VOD for this stream will be up on my second YouTube channel, usually within a day or so. So feel free to leave a comment there, or if you're on my Discord, give me a shout, tell me what you think. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to spend the next week or so thinking about what I want to do. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.